Hi everyone, it's Miss Leonis checking back in with you from Poland, Maine. And this is the childhood home I grew up at. And I wanted to share our sort of countryside world with you today as we talk about, I wonder why pine trees have needles, and other questions about forests, such as, what are broad-leaved forests? So we're going to do a quick read aloud, and then we'll do a little bit of a tour with just some nice nature videos, and you can just hear the sounds that I grew up with. So, what are broad-leaved forests? Broad-leaved forests are mostly made up of broad-leaved trees, maples, oaks, and other types of trees with broad, wide, flat leaves. You can see a couple of examples here. The leaves of broad-leaved trees come in all shapes and sizes. Trees that lose all their leaves in the fall are called deciduous. Trees that do not are called evergreen. So today, you can notice in the world I'm in that we are not a broad-leaved forest here in my backyard in Poland. So why do pine trees have needles? You'll notice in a few moments when we take the tour that our ground is made up mostly of pine trees. Along with cedars, firs, and yews, pine trees belong to a group of trees called conifers, trees that produce cones. And by the way, I am now getting pine pitch on my hands, which is a little danger of reading outside in my childhood days, something I'm remembering. So anyway, like most conifers, pine trees do not shed all of their leaves in the fall. This is because the pine trees' needle-shaped leaves are small and leathery. They're tough enough to survive in the harsh winter weather. I think we have a squirrel coming to join us. You'll see in the video a little later of how leathery the different needles can be. We have two different needle trees here. These are a little thicker and match the ones the cardinal is sitting on here. If I can catch a video of the cardinal tomorrow morning when they come to the feeder, I will try to grab a video and add that to our site for you. So which are the coldest forests? So short summers and long cold winters make the forests that grow, hold on. I see we don't just need sunglasses today. So anyway, the short summers and the long cold winters make the forests that grow in the far north of Asia, Europe, and North America the world's coldest. Which of those continents do we belong to? Only tough trees can survive, so the northern forests are mostly made up of the conifers. Something to know: where do bears go in the winter? Bears of the northern forests escape the winter chill by snuggling up inside of their dens. They sleep most of the time, living off of the body fat they built up during the summer. But something I didn't know is that raccoons also sleep through the winter in their own dens. And really new learning? So deer shovel snow. And herds of deer that roam through these northern forests, they eat plants and other food that's difficult to find when the ground is covered with the snow. Their big hooves come in handy as shovels. So the North American reindeer are called caribou. This is a Native American word meaning shoveler. So I never knew that before. So today next, we're going to take you on a tour of the grounds out here where you can see the different pine trees and the conifers. Miss you all, can't wait to see you soon, and hope you all have fun. I don't know, if you have a little paint or a sandy area with gravel and you find something like a pine tree or any other type of leaf, how can we draw in the dirt or drag the plants through the paint to try to create a texture painting as well? Have fun exploring this year. Miss you. Enjoy. We'll talk soon. The cone shape of the tree helps so that snow slides off those in the winter. So if you see, the cone shape means at the top it's skinnier and each side grows wider as you move down the tree towards the base and the trunk and the roots that are at the ground. So you can notice, let me tell you, what I notice when I look at this now is not just those cast shadows thrown down on the ground in front of me, which are really awesome to draw and make things look like distant and space when you're doing a landscape drawing. However, I noticed that these trees we're looking at right now have grown so much since we first moved here. I was 8 years old when we moved here, and that's about 45 years ago. And these trees were much shorter. So I'm having a more difficult time showing you how the tops are thinner, because I'm going to have to angle the camera because they've grown so tall now. So I can show you a few more tippy tops of trees that used to be much, much shorter. But you can notice that each tree is thinner near the top and the branches grow wider as they get lower to the ground. And here, I'm just enjoying being in the shadows and the shade today. And there's a nice gentle breeze. So guys and girls, I hope you enjoy a little bit of time outdoors and try to get out in that fresh air and that breeze. And yes, my glasses broke. What? Uh-oh, it's a good thing you know I collect sunglasses, so I can always keep my 2 pair on me. I'll have to go in and grab a new pair as I stay outside and maybe do a little drawing today. So have a nice afternoon. Miss you. Really seriously, get out there and enjoy that fresh air. Nature is too beautiful to skip out on. So take it easy. We'll see you soon and have fun till we meet again.